Welcome to another show from me, Nick Toczek, a family show in the World Poetry Cafe. As you'll see behind me, I've got some dragon stuff hanging, and I'm wearing, whoa, do you like that? My Dragons t-shirt. Hope you like it. And I'm going to start by reading you a dragon poem. I'm going to be reading some poems. I shall show you a puppet later, only briefly. I'll do some proper puppetry in a future show. But I'm going to read you some poems, and I'm going to do some magic tricks. And I'll teach you a magic trick, okay? And I'll give you a writing idea, all in half an hour. How's that? Right, let's go. This is called The Dragon in the Cellar. It's all about a dragon that lives in a cellar. Cellars are mucky, but this dragon is lucky. It's got a mate, the dragon in the attic, and the dragon in the attic has a washing machine that's an automatic, which rhymes with attic. And the automatic of the dragon in the attic operates with a rattle and a racket that's disturbing and dramatic, and you can put your jacket and soap from a packet into the automatic. Anyway, it rhymes. Okay? And there's a mention of a panatella in here. A panatella is a kind of cigar with a dead smoky smell, a bit like dragon's breath. So if you smell a panatella, it could be the dragon from the cellar, couldn't it? So, a rhyming poem with a chorus that goes, there's a dragon, there's a dragon, there's a dragon in the cellar. And you can join in. And if you're sitting with adults, if they don't join in, it's because they want to give you loads of money. So, the dragon in the cellar. It begins with the chorus. Do you remember it? I'll remind you. There's a dragon, there's a dragon, there's a dragon in the cellar. You can join in with me. I'll put my finger up whenever the chorus comes, okay? It begins with the chorus, so up goes my finger. There it is. There's a dragon, there's a dragon, there's a dragon in the cellar. Yeah, we've got a cellar dweller, there's a dragon in the cellar. He's a cleanliness fanatic, takes his trousers and his jacket to the dragon from the attic, who puts powder by the packet in a preset automatic with a rattle and a racket that's disturbing and dramatic. There's a dragon, there's a dragon, there's a dragon in the cellar. With a flame that's red and yellow, there's a dragon in the cellar. And a dragon on the roof, who's only partly waterproof. So she's borrowed an umbrella from the dragon in the cellar. There's a dragon, there's a dragon, there's a dragon in the cellar. If you smell a panatella, it's the dragon in the cellar. And the dragon from the study's helping out his cellar buddy, getting wet and soap suddy. With the dragon from the loo. The loo is what we call a toilet in England. With the dragon from the loo there to give a hand too, while the dragon from the porch supervises with a torch. Though the dragon from the landing, through a slight misunderstanding, is busy paint stripping and sanding. There's a dragon, there's a dragon, there's a dragon in the cellar. Find my dad and tell the fella, there's a dragon in the cellar. Where the dragon from my room goes zoom, 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 in a cloud of polish and spray perfume. 'Cause he's the dragon whom they pay to brighten up the gloom, with a mop and a duster and a broom, broom, broom. There's a dragon, there's a dragon, there's a dragon in the cellar. Gonna get my mum and tell her, there's a dragon in the cellar, which there is. Excuse me, coughing. I've got some drink up here. Look, water, healthy. There we are. Right, so I'll do you a second poem, and then I'll do you a magic trick. Deal or no deal? Deal, I think. So, one moment. I share this room with a cat. I've closed the door so there's no noise from outside, and what happens? The cat wants to go out. Stay there a moment. Okay, Jack, out you go. Cat gone, me back. Poem ready to start. This book, the first book I read from was Dragons Are Back. This book is Kick It, because it's about football. Here's a football poem called A Football is the Ball for Me. I don't want a bowling ball built like a brick. And a volleyball is horrible, it gets on my wick. I want a ball you can kick. I wouldn't want to hit it with a wooden hockey stick. And to chuck it at a wicket in cricket is sick. I want a ball you can kick. My Super Bowl bounce off a wall dead quick like this. But a ball so small ain't worth a flick. I want a ball you can kick. Though netball's cool and baseball's slick, there's only one ball game they just can't lick. I want a ball you can kick. One ball I need, one ball I'd pick. I don't want 6 for a juggling trick. I want a ball you can kick. There's just one game with which I click. Football, through thin and thick. Football wins my voting tick. Football, oh my name's not Nick, but it is. I am Nick. I'm Nick Toczek. Hi there. Football, oh my name's not Nick, but it is. So I want a ball, a real ball, a proper ball, a ball you can kick. There you are. I promised you a magic trick next. Therefore, a magic trick you will get. I have one up here. This little figure. He is. They sell him as a voodoo doll, but he's in fact just a little straw doll, a bit like a scarecrow. But watch what happens. I stand him on my hand, and he does what I tell him. Watch. Stand up. Wow. Is that magic? What, you're not impressed? What? Because I'm holding him? All right, I'll let go. Lie down. Wow. He's lying down. Is that good? No, still not impressed? Watch this. Stay there. What, you're still not impressed? Okay, how about this? Stand up. And there are no strings, right? No strings, he's standing up. Lie down. And he lies down. Stand up. And he stands up again. That is a magic trick, and he's not real. Watch. Are you real? He says no. Well, if he's not real, he can't talk. Well, of course he can't talk. Can you talk? He says, don't be ridiculous. Cool magic trick, I think you'll agree. There you are. There's more magic to come. And remember, I promised to teach you a magic trick as well, didn't I? So, I'll teach you a trick and I'll read you another poem first. This one comes from a different book. One of my many books. Almost 50 books written. This one's called Number, Cut a Cucumber. And this is for little kids, and it's to help them learn how to count. And it's got actions, right? So you can do the actions with me, right? Watch. I can count to 1 with a currant bun. Do it with me, all together. I can count to 1 with a currant bun. Easy. I can count to 2 with me and you. Do the actions, right? All together. I can count to 2 with me and you. Easy. I can count to 3. Bumblebee. Like that. Do it. I can count to 3. Bumblebee. I can count to 4 with a loud roar. Like that. Can you do that? I can count to 4 with a loud roar. I can count to 5. Watch me drive. Do it. I can count to 5. Watch me drive. I don't even need the book in my hand. I can remember this. I can count to 6. Juggling tricks. Whoops. Do that. I can count to 6. Juggling tricks. Whoops. I can count to 7. Point to heaven. Do it. I can count to 7. Point to heaven. My favourite now. You've got to sound like a really angry teacher. If you've not been to school for a while, can you remember what teachers are like when they get mad? This is it. I can count to 8. Concentrate. Like that, right? Like you're angry. Concentrate. Okay? Do it with me. I can count to 8. Concentrate. I can count to 9. Give the happy sign. Do it. I can count to 9. Give the happy sign. I can count to 10. Let's do that again. Do it. I can count to 10. Let's do that again. Right, so what we'll do is go through once more, just so you remember it all, okay? You can do this with your little brother or little sister. You can do it when you get older with your kids, or when you get to be as old as I am, you can do it with your grandkids. I'll teach you it, right? This is so you remember it. Let's go right the way through once more. When we get to 10, instead of doing I can count to 10, let's do that again. It would get boring, wouldn't it? We'll do I can count to 10, and then you do a bow. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and you bow. Makes it really good to teach to tiny kids, because when they bow like that at the end, they fall over and hurt themselves, and it's funny. Ooh, evil, aren't I? Okay, so here we go. You got to remember it from this, okay? I can count to 1 with a currant bun. I can count to 2 with me and you. Are you joining in and remembering it? I can count to 3. Bumblebee. I can count to 4 with a loud roar. I can count to 5. Watch me drive. I can count to 6. Juggling tricks. Whoops. I can count to 7. Point to heaven. I can count to 8. Concentrate. I can count to 9. Give the happy sign. I can count to 10. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. There you are. Easy poem. How about another magic trick? I have, up here, some cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. It's a 6-card trick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. I put 2 cards down because I don't need them just yet. I've now got 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll show you them. They're all aces. Ace of spades, ace of hearts, ace of clubs, ace of diamonds. 4 aces, right? If I take one of the aces, right? Take one of the aces and put it up there. What I'm going to do is get one of those cards I put down here, right? It's a king. So I've now got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards again. But this time, they're all kings. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're all kings. If I put one of the kings, well, there it is, there. If I put one of the kings up there, right, and I get the last of the cards, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, and now they're all blank. How does that happen? 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the king, plus the ace, makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. That's a cool magic trick. Right. Oh, time for a scary poem. If you're really little and you get scared easily, turn away. It's not really scary, it's a jokey one. It's called Ghost Town. Goes like this. From the back streets down by the aqueduct come the undead ones with their blood all sucked. They've a dreadful smell, they don't look well. Their souls are sold to him from hell. They've grown stone cold and their eyes are glazed. When they sense warm flesh, they become half crazed. They're just like something from a horror movie. If they weren't so real, they'd be really groovy. They're dead, but they won't lie down. They're dead, but they won't lie down. They're in our town and they're walking round. They're dead, but they won't lie. Dead, but they won't lie. Dead, but they won't lie down. Wherever we go, they're in hot pursuit. So we stab, we shoot, we electrocute, to no avail though. God knows why they refuse point blank to properly die. We can't even go to the supermarket. They crowd round the car when we try to park it. The dog got out and can't be found, though we can hear it howling underground. They're dead, but they won't lie down. They're dead, but they won't lie down. They're in our town and they're walking round. They're dead, but they won't lie. Dead, but they won't lie. Dead, but they won't lie down. Their clothes are lousy, their complexion's vile. They're the walking weird, they've got no style. They're out all night with their clanking chains. They eat eyeballs whole and they suck out brains. Ugh. And we can't now phone because they've cut the wires and they've crashed the car and slashed the tyres. And we can't relax because of all their screams. When we finally sleep, they invade our dreams. They're dead, but they won't lie down. They're dead, but they won't lie down. They're in our town and they're walking round. They're dead, but they won't lie. Dead, but they won't lie. Dead, but they won't lie down. There's a demon in the attic, in the cellar. There's a ghoul, and there's something in the bathroom that's decidedly uncool. And you don't look too good. Are those maggots in your hair? And I'm staring in the mirror, but my reflection isn't there. 'Cause we're dead, but we won't lie down. We're dead, but we won't lie down. We're in your town, and we're walking round. We're the dead, but we won't lie down. Scary. Not really scary, not really scary. There's one even scarier coming because it's about a spider. And for some weird reason, people are afraid of spiders. The only reason you need to be afraid of spiders, in truth, is if you're a fly. But no, loads of human beings are frightened of spiders. So, after that, a puppet. After that, another magic trick. Does that sound okay? Right, so, spider poem. Here we are, another book. This is my book of creature poems. It's called Cats and Bats and Slugs and Bugs. That's what the book's called. This is actually based on a true story, right? Absolutely true. I got asked to write a creature poem for an anthology, and I got loads of stuff that I was doing and I didn't get a chance to do it. And the day came that was the last day that I could possibly send it in because the guy was putting the anthology together. And I got up in the morning and I thought, I've got to get it written. And so I went where all men like to go to sit and think, the toilet. And I was sitting on the toilet trying to think of what to write about. Couldn't think of anything. Finished on the toilet. Was about to flush the toilet when I spotted something in the bowl that I hadn't put there. Right? Most of what was in the bowl I'd done, but not this. It was a spider in the lavatory bowl, on the side of the bowl, right? And I lifted the seat to rescue it, and there was a cobweb under the seat. So it must have been there for ages and ages. It had made its cobweb under the seat of the toilet, and I'd never even seen it, right? So, excuse me, some more to drink. I should have checked if there was a spider floating in that, shouldn't I? Anyway, I was thinking about the spider and I thought, so that spider hid under our toilet lid. And I thought, it rhymes. Hid and lid rhyme. And I thought, what if the spider was called Sid, who hid under the toilet lid? This was all while I was just washing my hands before leaving the toilet. And slang for a pound in England is a quid. So I thought, could use quid as well, right? And I was walking downstairs and I stopped halfway down. This is really true. I stopped halfway down because I thought of a brilliant rhyme. The proper name for a spider is an arachnid. It's not an insect. Insects have 6 legs. Spiders and scorpions are arachnids, right? Arachnid rhymes with hid and lid and quid and Sid, right? So I sat down at our kitchen table, wrote this poem, emailed it off to the guy doing the anthology, and I got an email back almost straight away saying that he liked it, it would go in the anthology, and he could pay me 50 quid. So I got paid £50 for seeing a spider in a toilet. That's how cool it is being a poet. Right? So, here's the poem. Where Sid the spider hid. Sid the spider hid under the toilet lid. He didn't, he did, he didn't, he did. I bet you a quid he did. He didn't, he did, he didn't, he did. Under the toilet lid. I kid you not, he did. Sid the spider hid. This little arachnid who built his silky grid. That's his web, his silky grid, under the toilet lid. He didn't, he did, he didn't, he did. I bet you a quid he did. He didn't, he did, he didn't, he did, under the toilet lid. I kid you not, he did. Sid the spider hid, but slipped one day and slid. We heard his 8 feet skid and bid goodbye to Sid. Then flushed the loo, we did. Remember I told you the loo is the toilet in England. Then flushed the loo, we did, and so got rid of Sid, who swam off like a squid. He didn't, he did, he didn't, he did. I bet you a quid he did. He didn't, he did, he didn't, he did, under the toilet lid. I kid you not. He did. There you are. And you know, I said how ridiculous it was that people are afraid of spiders, right? I mean, why would you be afraid of a spider? Good, huh? Here's why not to be afraid of them. This is just a puppet. It's a glove. Fits on my hand, and you move it, and it looks incredibly real. Is that a cool puppet? I think it is. So, I promised you a magic trick, didn't I? A magic trick. Okay. And I said that I'd teach you a trick. So, let's see if I can show you a magic trick. Right? What you do is you get a banknote or a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be a banknote, just a piece of paper about the size of a banknote. And what you do, right, you fold it in half like I just did, and then what you do is you show it to people. You go, look, banknote. Nothing in this hand, right? Nothing in this hand. So this hand's empty. And this hand's empty. Right? Then you fold it in half and you go, so where did this come from? And there is a coin that was inside there. How did that happen? Let me show you how to do it. You fold the note in half. And then you have to practice doing this. Practice for a minute and you'll be able to do it. Fingers underneath the note, thumbs on top like that, with the coin there. Now just practice doing this. Swapping it over by lifting your thumb, right? When you can do that, and it takes about a minute and you can do it, you've got to be able to do it so that you don't even have to look at it. You can just do it, right? Easy. Now, practice doing this. Nothing in this hand. Nothing in this hand. And what you're doing is you're swapping the coin over each time. Can you see the coin there? And back again. It's in that hand there. Watch. Swap it over. Nothing in this hand. Swap it over. Nothing in this hand. Now, when you do that, you walk into a room, you don't let them see that you've got a coin behind here. You go, look, a banknote. Nothing in this hand, and I've swapped it into the other hand. You can see it there because it's transparent. I've used this so you can actually see it, but there you are. There it is, right? Obviously, if you're doing the trick, you cover that transparent bit or you use a piece of paper. But, watch, I've swapped it, that hand's empty. I've swapped it into that hand, there it is, and that hand's empty. So what you're doing is you're going empty hand, empty hand, empty hand, empty hand. Each time you're just swapping the coin over. Then you fold it in half and you go, hold your hand out and you drop the coin into the hand and go, where did that come from? And they won't know. Cool trick. Cool trick. Okay, I've not got long to go. Let's do one more dragon poem. No, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a writing idea. Right, just to finish off, I'll give you a cool writing idea. Right, so what we're going to do, I'll read you a poem that goes like this. You've got to go, yeah, after the first line, boo after the next line, all right? Join in with me when I do it. You can have whatever you like for tea, yeah! So long as you cook it and do all the washing up. Boo. I've got a PlayStation for you, yeah! Because it's broken. Boo. These sweets are specially for you. Hooray! Yo, yeah! I found them in the bin. Boo! I've got you some chewing gum. Hooray! Because I've finished with it. Boo! You can play out with all your friends. Hooray! For half a minute. Boo! You can stay up late tonight. Yeah! To tidy your room. Boo! Right? So, all you have to do is think up something that sounds really cool. Like, we're all going on holiday. Hooray! And then, how do you spoil it? Without you. Boo! Easy, right? So, you got to think up cool stuff. Hooray or yeah. And then you've got to spoil it completely. Ruin it. So, you got to think up best ways to ruin things so that they go boo. So, after the first line, yeah. After the next line, boo. There's your writing idea. You can go away and have a go at writing. I've done a full half-hour show. I'm going to stop. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed it and you got some spare money and you want to offer me it, there is a donations bin below this video if you're on the website. But you don't have to pay for it. It's free unless you feel like donating something towards me so that I can get mega rich like Donald Trump. Right, so thanks very much for watching. I hope I'll do another show for you fairly soon. If you missed my first kids show, family show, right, it's still there on the site. Go have a look at that if you like. Right, I've done some shows for adults, but I've done a couple of kids shows now. So thanks very much for watching. Stay safe. Bye.